Hey there, I hope you've had a great week. I've been dealing with kind of a cold since Tuesday afternoon, Tuesday evening. Anyhow, so voice I know sounds crazy, crazier than normal, but I am looking forward to the weekend, hopefully starting next week, feeling 100% healthy again and keep moving on. So, I want to share with you something I just heard from one of my favorite guys on a podcast, Ed Milet. And if you don't subscribe to his podcast, number one, you need to run and do that soon because the content every single week it's phenomenal. He has one that comes out every Tuesday morning where he interviews a guest, and then he also has one every Thursday where it's just him sharing stuff that he's learning. And that's kind of what Friday Finish is sharing something that I've learned in the course of the week. So here it is, 4 Ds that stand in your way to success. So 4 Ds that stand in your way to success in any endeavor that you may be facing. So when you think of this, these are 4 obstacles, but we're making them easy, remembering them by each word starting with the letter D. So the number one, discouragement. If you have a goal and you're working towards something, it doesn't, I know for me, it doesn't take much to get me off track if someone discourages me, like saying, "Hey, I don't think that's going to work," or "You can't do that here," or whatever it is. If I get discouraged, then it knocks me back. You have to fight through it. And one thing I love that Ed said, if you're being discouraged, it probably means that you're on the right track. It probably means that you're going somewhere where somebody else doesn't want to go. They don't want to take the time and the energy or the money or whatever is required to do what you're doing. So they, in essence, will discourage you because they don't want to do what you're trying to do. So that can be an obstacle. Fight through discouragement. you know Part of that word is courage. Have the courage to fight through and get through being discouraged. Second D that will keep you from hitting your success is doubt. And that can be others doubting you, but oftentimes, and most of the time, I believe it comes from self doubt. We don't think we're worthy enough. We don't think we're qualified to do what we need to do or to hit our goal. We don't think we have the looks. We don't think we have the personality. We have all these different doubts. Just want to remind you, we're all created by a God that created all of the stuff around us. We have unlimited potential. So if you're dealing with any self doubt, try to remember that you were designed by a God and a creator that has big plans for you. Fight through that piece too. The third D is delusion. My family has been, I don't know that we really binge watch anything, maybe The Office a little bit, but we've been watching a lot of episodes of Kitchen Nightmares recently. And Gordon Ramsay, a little bit out there, but the guy, obviously, pretty good chef, knows what he's doing when it comes to running a restaurant and preparing food, right? It amazes me in watching these episodes when he goes into restaurants that are really, really struggling. He provides them a solution, but oftentimes the owner is just delusional. They don't want to believe the truth about themselves. You got to deal with truth. You got to deal with truth about you. Now, this is opposite. Don't let self doubt creep in because you are meant to do great things, right? But when there's things that do need to be changed, don't be delusional. You have to also recognize what the truth is and see the truth of changes that might need to be made in your life or in your business. And the fourth D that keeps people from succeeding is the D word, delay. You don't do things as soon as you hear it. You know? So one of the ingredients I have recognized in very successful people that I get to be around in my industry is that when they are taught something, they implement it immediately. Don't delay. Because when you delay, that just means your competitors, those around you trying to do the same thing that aren't delaying, they're going ahead of you. You cannot delay. So 4Ds, just a quick conclusion: discouragement, doubt, delusion, delay. I believe all these things come from our adversary, which is Satan, trying to keep us from hitting the goals that God has given to us, or the desires that God has given to us. So fight through those things. Let's have a great weekend, and hopefully you're doing well, feeling well, and we're going to come in on Monday and hit it out of the park next week. We'll talk to you soon. Take care. Bye.